Hey, welcome to another episode of Farm Fresh Cooking. We've got a great meal for you today. We are doing stuffed peppers.
Ooh, yum! And we've got veggies from all of our favorite farmers market sellers. We've got Lucky J Farms, we've got WadeFarmz, we've got NatureWorks Tennessee, and I am so excited to combine everything.
Make sure you get out to the farmer's market on a Saturday morning. They still have plenty of great produce, even though we're getting near the end of summer.
Melons, blueberries,
strawberries,
tomatoes, onions, all the good stuff.
Let's get started with this. I've already saved us a little time through the magic of television, and I've cooked some rice to get started with. This is yellow, obviously, saffron rice.
Saffron rice.
Yes.
Is that the seasoning or the type
one of these
rice?
little packets, a bunch of different brands. These things are like 50 cents a piece sometimes.
Okay.
They're cheap.
Keep it simple.
I just like the flavor of the saffron in this recipe. So, you can use white rice if you want to use whatever. But we're going to use this today. And I've also got some onions cooking down. So, first thing we're going to do is brown our ground beef. Oh, here comes Gabby with a fork. She can't wait.
That'll do.
That'll do.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a great flavor. I use that a lot in Mexican-style dishes. So saffron's really good. All right, we've got a pound of 100% grass-fed ground beef.
Okay.
This is the only stuff I buy. It just tastes so much better. And I'll be honest, I got this for less than the regular ground beef yesterday.
Well, hot dog.
Yeah, a little surprising.
Hot cow.
Hot
Holy
cow.
cow.
We could make some hot dogs with this. I might eat those. I'll eat hot dogs. Never know what's in it. All right. Ground beef in the pan. Let's just get rid of that. I've got this nice little tool here. This thing is
Those are
perfect.
handy dandy meat choppers.
Yeah, it's a little meat chopper. This is great for ground beef. We're gonna crank the heat up. And check this out. You can find these. This one I think came from, one of those companies that does the parties. But I've seen these in stores. But you can see how this is just tearing through the ground beef very quickly. This is a perfect way to chop it up into little bits.
I love those things.
It's great, and it has all kinds of other uses too. You don't have to use it on ground beef. Multitaskers are the only things that need to go into the kitchen. Otherwise, you end up with all kinds of little tools that just get in the way. All right, gotta salt the ground beef. It just doesn't taste right without it. I struggle with these little salt shakers. I've got a big box at home. I just pinch and throw.
Oh, you need a little salt
Salt box.
dish, box, bowl, container.
Container?
Yeah.
How many synonyms can a librarian come up with?
Ooh, I'm done now.
Alright. Yeah, we will trade places with
Okay.
me and work this ground beef a little bit. I'm going to slice a tomato or two for us. These are nice. I mean, the garden fresh tomatoes, they've just got that beautiful smell whenever you cut into them.
I'm not burning anything. I'm not
Perfect.
cutting myself. I think we're winning today.
We are definitely winning today. Hey, we're having stuffed peppers. That's a win. Alright, so just bite-sized pieces. I'm leaving all of the juice inside. It's going to add a lot of flavor. Sometimes it doesn't matter if the food tastes good
Tastes
though.
good. Can I mix these together, or are we keeping them separate?
No, go ahead and you can start mixing them together once it gets brown.
Ish.
Yeah, I try to keep things separate just so I make sure that the meat gets brown all the way through. But we will be putting this in the oven in a couple of minutes, so it'll get some extra cooked time. All right, Gabby, while you are working that around, I'm going to put a big scoop of garlic in.
All the garlic.
Oh yeah, this is the jar of minced garlic. Takes all the work out of it. I love this
Garlic,
stuff.
onions, and peppers are kind of the holy trinity
They really are.
of the kitchen, is what I've heard.
You'll notice that most of my recipes start with something like that. It's just good.
While you use a sharp knife.
While I use a sharp knife. Okay, that's looking nice. We're up to sort of a medium rare on that meat. That's looking good. We're gonna go ahead and put this tomato in.
Okay.
Okay, while that's cooking down and simmering, come on back over here and we'll get started on the next part.
Okay. Oh, sorry, excuse me, pardon me.
And always watch your tools. These are plastic. They'll melt if you leave them in the pan.
Oopsie daisy.
Okay, let's get to the next part now. We've got these beautiful peppers, all different colors. Love these. We're going to be turning the peppers into the bowls that we will be eating out of. So you want to cut the top off. Careful not to take too much. Kind of twist a little bit. I'm going to hold over the sink because sometimes these seeds go flying everywhere. There we go. Let's get those seeds out. Now if you look inside, we've got this white bit. We want to carefully cut that out. So just run your knife around it and pop it right out. It's going to give us more room in there to work. See a little green bit there. That's because some of these peppers
are old already. We bought them. They were fresh when we bought them.
It's green on the bottom. They change colors.
Oh.
Do you know that about the colorful peppers?
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, this red one, this yellowish orange one, started life as green. Take a look right there. You can see it already starting to turn orange.
Oh, well, how about that?
Yeah. You just let it sit on the vine and pick it later.
Does that change the flavor at all?
Some people say it does. I don't really taste a difference. It's just fun to cook with colorful foods. Sometimes you just grab this white bit on the inside, just rip it right out.
That's the main way.
There we go. That's it. Here, we're going to go ahead and put them in this pan. And let's get back to our pepper stuffing.
Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, yes. Look at this. That's coming together beautifully. Now, you'll notice I didn't use any herbs today. And that's a little unusual for me. But when it comes to a meal like this, I like for the flavors of the meat and tomatoes and the saffron and the rice to really take over. So I don't want anything else getting into it. But the beauty of this recipe is that you can modify it for just about any kind of cuisine you want. So if you wanted to do a more Italian style stuffed pepper, load it up with, some extra garlic, some oregano, we put sauce in there, Italian sausage. That'd be really good.
You could even make it breakfasty and use like breakfast sausage.
You
and
could.
Eggs.
Definitely. If you want to do a bit more of an Asian flair on it, you can add some Chinese 5-spice, sesame seeds.
You could do
teriyaki.
anything.
It's one of those things to where it will pick up whatever flavors you give it. Do Mexican style, add some hot peppers in, cilantro.
A low-carb version and maybe use cauliflower rice instead of rice? Are you opposed to that?
I like cauliflower. Cauliflower rice is a bit odd to me though. Now, I would substitute the quinoa in for the rice. That would work well, and that gives you a good protein and fiber. Alright, so let's just...
Kind of a messy job here.
It
no
is.
matter what flavor you add to it.
Absolutely. So here we have 3 stuffed peppers ready to go. If you want to, feel free to grate some cheddar cheese on top. That's really good. Some kind of hard white cheese is good too. Just whatever. Like I say, this will pick up and blend whatever flavors you want to put with it. So you can customize this so many different ways.
You almost can't mess it up.
That's true. Almost. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put this in the oven. I've got it warmed up to about 350. And this will probably take a solid 20 minutes.
Okay.
Because we want these peppers to really cook through. So, in it goes. And off we go for a break.
Okay, is this edible? And we're back.
We're back. Let's take a look and see how this is. Oh, that's looking good.
Oh, they're looking so yummy.
Yes. That is very hot.
Oh, party foul.
Back up here. There we go. All right.
Oh, the smells
That's
so
pretty.
good.
Now, if you like the top a little more done, a little more crispy, feel free to turn on the broiler for the last couple of minutes. That will really give you that finishing color you want on these. Now, again, if you like cheese on here, this is the perfect time to get your grater out, block of cheddar, and just a little on top. All right, that's pretty.
Well, let's plate it up. Plate that thing up.
Okay.
We'll
Grab a
need a
knife,
knife.
please. There you are, Gabby.
That's my favorite
Give it a
one.
try. I know you like the colorful ones.
Ooh, Lord, that's steaming hot.
As you can see over here, we have plenty left over. This will keep just fine in the refrigerator for a couple of days. There are some other options for it too. You know, scramble some eggs into it in the morning if you want to.
Yeah.
Serve it on its own. You don't have to put it in a pepper. It's all good.
It's too hot.
It's too hot. You want to let it cool down.
But that's a beautiful bite. That is so good. You're showing off again, Alexander.
All right. I'm glad you like it, Gabby. Again, this is something you can do all kinds of variations of. Jimbo's going to put some variations down in the comments section of this video. Take a look at it. Play around.
Add
It's a
your
fun
own.
recipe. Yeah.
We need
Feel free to play.
suggestions.
All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.